Hello and welcome, I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more African Succession Synergy with Quill18. Okay, so I've just sort of shown up and I'm 15. Quill had a very short rule of only 5 years. We have no legal heir. I've heard through the grapevine that there may or may not be an inappropriate number of cavalry. Yes. Hello. I suppose we'll use this cav to guard colonies or something. I don't know. Speaking of colonies, where are our colonies right now? Got one in Lamba and one in Wida. Yeah, that seems fine. Looks like Quill continued to protect the colonies, so we're both on the same page there. Ooh, a gold mine. Very nice. Our corruption is increasing. We have -1 stability. That's bad. Corruption's increasing by 0.3 per year due to overextension, unbalanced research, and some religious disunity. Our religious unity is not looking good. That's a lot of Sunni stuff we've conquered. Apparently, we're also in the midst of westernization, and one of the first things I noticed when I loaded the game up was the absolute crazy number of rebel factions that we have. Great job, Quill. Let's go ahead and pause westernization. You will not spend any monarch points on westernization, but will continue to experience the unrest. Well, in that case, never mind. There's no point in pausing it. But generally speaking, you don't want to westernize until your country's in a good position. I'm guessing it was better a moment ago when we had positive stability. Chances are pretty good that we lost at least 1, possibly 2 stability when Quill died. I know that he likes to be at +1 stability. So that's a swing of 3 unrest in every province. One thing we could do, though, is we're paying a lot of money for this yearly inflation guy, and I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to switch it up. We're going to recruit a theologian from the clergy. That is going to give them enough power that they're probably going to be pissed. Did it not do it? It's still showing 70%. Maybe it takes a month to update. Anyway. And then we're going to hire him as soon as we have 97 ducats, which we will have in... Well, the merchant guilds are already a little bit pissed. I need you to give me some more money. We're going to hire the cheaper guy. So he's only 12 ducats a month. And National Unrest -2, I think, is going to be more significant than any other thing that we could do. You can make states. Wow. Okay. That's a lot. We have 20 states. We're allowed to have 20 states. We have 16. 28 territories. Wow. Okay. I wonder if this is... Okay. We should take the time to go through and do this. So like Mogadishu has 54 development, 5 provinces. The Mogadishu state. It's over here. But the autonomy here is complete garbage. Huh. Let's see. How do you decide? How do you decide which provinces make the most sense to turn into a state? This is the state's map mode. This is our capital state. We should colonize that province and these 2 provinces. This is yellow. Why is it yellow? It's uncolonized. It's uncolonized Makond. Is Makond like already a state or something? No, I'm not really understanding why that one's yellow. Well, here's the thing. Every area I consider is going to have crappy autonomy, because that's what happens when they're not states. So we should just strictly go based on autonomy. Sorry, on development. It does make the most sense to me. The higher the development, the better the benefits you're going to get. So, yeah. So Mogadishu would be the best. Zimbabwe. would be a good one. Turn into a state, definitely. Now, unfortunately, there are provinces that we need to core. We're going to want to save our admin points, I think, for stability first. Overextension. Religious unity. Ugh, we're not in a good spot, okay? Let's just leave it at that. Unrest is at 90% with one of them. The Makuan separatists. Quill18, Lolo, and Makua. Okay. Well, a lot of times the game doesn't load up your unrest the proper way. Right when you are, Great Britain has rivaled us. Right when you load in. Do we have a siege value? We do. He's down here. Let's appoint him to this apparent war that we're in. Oh gosh, how much do you want to bet that Quill died while sieging? And he cost us 2 stability. Yeah, so dominance of the clergy is something that I caused by hiring the counselor. I think that that's fine. We just had a disease outbreak, that's fine. WIDA is the thing. I understand that Quill stopped spying on Portugal at some point. Is Portugal still the best target? And also, how much spy network do we have with them? We only have 8.85. That is not very good. Okay, who has the most technologies? Great Britain actually has more technologies, so if we have to choose someone, we might as well choose Great Britain. I also think that they are... Yep, they're both our rival. So let's go ahead and spy on Great Britain for the technology bonus. Even though we are westernizing, we're still going to have to pay a lot of points to tech up, so... this is a really weird composition. What the hell is this? Well, there hasn't been an uprising yet. Nobility. Okay, so since I created a state, both the clergy and the nobility both demand more territory. That's to be expected. Okay, but I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna take my time here, and we want to make sure to add 3 more whole states. I think, based on development. Gulf of Guinea, Hausa. Both look really good. Gulf of Guinea. Cape of Good Hope is actually surprisingly high. I know we've held on to it for quite a while. I'm really taking my time here. I apologize if you're impatient, but Gulf of Guinea. These are at 89% autonomy, which makes me think that they're worse than normal. But I do want to move into this region, so making this as our primary trade zone, I think is going to be the right play, which means we want to move heavily into the Ivory Coast, which means we want lots of provinces that are... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to make this one into a state as well. And I'm just going to do this one regardless of the numbers, because I just feel like it makes sense. If we're going to move into this trade node, the Ivory Coast, then we pretty much want all of these. This one's probably not good enough. But we still have room. We have one more. What are we even westernizing off of? How did Quill do that? Oh, we took Arguin, which is a Castilian core. I think that I did that, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I totally didn't even remember. Hey, there's Quill. All right. Well, let's see. I'm holding on to that last state, thinking that I'm not sure yet where I want to do it. We've gotten a core done. I think the first thing we need to do is either manage overextension, ones that are causing overextension, or possibly boost stability. But it's 124 stability. The overextension makes more sense to take care of. We're kind of just not in a good clean spot here. It's just pretty messy. Advisors resist westernization. Either lose progress, which stinks, or lose stability. We can't afford the stability loss right now. I know it's about 100. We just lose monarch points. It's just bad events happen while you're doing westernization. That's about how much it would cost to bump stability right now. So fine, I'm fine with going backwards on westernization. Although normally you always want to pay the points. Because the longer you're in a period of westernization, the longer you are subjected to those bad events. So a greater length of time is more costly. It's only 3,300 points to westernize. That's actually kind of surprising. We can tech up. I don't think that we're going to. We're already experiencing a penalty. We're allowed to store a lot of points, so I'm not too concerned about that. Why are we at war? Why are we westernizing while at war? I don't understand. Military complacency. Lose stability or military tech cost goes up. That's fine. We're not going to take military tech anyway. Okay, diplomat. We're working on that guy. Yeah, we don't need to build a spy network against somebody that we've already won a war against. Okay, these troops are insufficient to put down rebellions, so they need to go rejoin the main host, which is down here. We'll go to Senna for now. I mean, if you're gonna buy an extra cav, you might as well use it, as far as I'm concerned. Although, that extra cav is kind of silly. Almost time. It's almost time to have more than 4 cav. If you're going to wage a multiple front war, for example. We apparently have 3 forts. Evidently we inherited some forts. These ones. Let's get rid of these. I hope Quill and I are on the same page when it comes to forts. That being that they're mostly useless. Hey, there's one of our first rebellions. Okay. Ended up with the 242 general. And we've got a 32 stack. Combat width right now is 27. So probably not going to use any infantry on that one. Wow, this is a lot. This is a lot to deal with. Let us grab the combat width is 27, then I just want these infantry, that's gonna be fine. We grab the cannons. This army's probably far too large to march safely through this area. Although if we put our leader in charge, it'll help out a little bit. The attrition is unacceptable. So we're going to take our time and march them separately. This stack is actually kind of stuck up here. What are we doing on force limit? We could actually train a few troops real quick. Manpower's fine. Get 5 more infantry. More years of separatism, yay! We're improving relations with Ethiopia. We should be building a spy network, I think, against you. I could buy down some of the unrest. We're ahead of time on military tech. We could just do harsh treatment here, which I think we will. That's one less rebellion that we're going to have to worry about just yet. Gives me a little bit of time to get the country kind of under control, get our armies moved across. There's no other way that I can see to get our unrest down, aside from starting this other corps, which we should do. We're just going to keep this war going for now, because I don't want the extra overextension. It's only 4, but... No, that's silly. We have war exhaustion. We should end the war. Why are we worried about Ethiopia? Are they our ally? They are our ally. They are our only relationship. Fascinating. Okay, these 2 armies have arrived. Is there any defensive terrain? Savannah Highlands. Highlands. Okay, let's march everyone to here. Hopefully he'll march on us. He moved from here to here. This army is actually now capable of engaging that 6 stack. Or we could bring the extra cannons down. Okay, so he's not going that way. He's going to move north. That's fine. We'll just engage him in flat terrain. He does have a 1-1-1 general. Okay, so we got 27 infantry in the front row. That is our combat width. We would actually prefer to bring these cannons around to join that fight. We should be just fine, but having a few extra cannons will help if we can get them in there. There goes 11,000 manpower. Thanks, Quill, for the rebellion. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and start trying to get rid of some of the mercs if we can. Alright, you have 6 in the front. I didn't even bring the cav over because of just the fact that we were such a large combat width. Okay, 1, 2 of you guys. Actually, no, we want to use you guys for combat. You 2 go there. You 2 go here. You have a river crossing with 3 maneuver versus our 2 maneuver, so we do care about it. So let's actually march the troops up around this way. I'm being very cautious here because Quill's put me in a pretty crap position, if I'm being honest. So I don't want to waste unnecessary troops or manpower if at all possible. Supplies 29. He's already marching to Mpango, which is less than ideal, but it's fine. We can just march around. High Command now is resisting westernization. Well, there goes all of our army tradition. Kilwa has rebelled, as have the Adalans. Great. Thanks. Good. It's fine. It's fine. We don't really have time to deal with this as long as I'd like. So 6 in the front row with infantry that can flank 1 tile means that we send 8 infantry plus all of the cannons. Even though they're going to end up in the wrong row, it doesn't matter because they'll still be able to flank. And then beyond that, everyone else needs to start marching over here. Preparation to deal with that 36 stack. We did finish a corps, and those corps should be provinces that are causing overextension. We're going to save all of our admin points right now to try to boost stability, even though we don't gain very much. Again, see how we have cannons in the front row, but they're safe. They're flanking. Okay, it's off to fight Kilwa. And as I mentioned, we should be ending this war. Okay, alright, I am going to take a break here. Things are looking kind of dire, but I think we can control most of the rebellions. We'll get a little bit of extra unrest. This westernization process is going to be very painful. It's going to take quite a while, so we'll see. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I'll see you again in the next episode. See you soon.